What's up guys, it's your boy Rean and we are back for another Trails of Cold Steel 2 video. And right now, it's in the last one we went through a huge therapy session for Rean. He got to air out some of his inner thoughts, but he did it in a way where he's not actually conscious of it, right? He was trying to give advice to others, but really he was talking to himself. He was self-projecting, I believe is the proper term. And now we're about to head into the hot springs to have a nice, relaxing evening. And I believe we're going to get a visit from a certain member of his harem. So let's get into this. Move on with the story. Yep. A nice soak while enjoying the scenery sounds like just the thing right now. So I would absolutely love something like that. This is where he lives, y'all. He lives here. Just casually. This is the start of all of the hot spring events in the Cold Steel series. This is the very first one. Unless you want to count the whole exchange between Elise, Celine, and him, but I don't count that. You really can't beat an outdoor hot spring. Feels like all the fatigue that's been building up inside me is melting away. I don't think I realized just how exhausted I was until I came in here. Still, what am I supposed to do now? Feeling lost, hopeless. Chancellor Osborne's been shot, the capital's been occupied, and now even Tristan and the Academy are under Noble Alliance's control. They have everything under control. Essentially, over 50% of the Empire is under Noble Alliance control. Because I don't think the Imperial Army, first of all, they don't have their main commander, right? They don't have the Osborne, so they don't have their head honcho, their leader. Then there's Crow. I was practically a joke. I didn't stand a chance against him. He didn't even need to use that strange power of his. Even borrowing the power as something like a divine knight's, the Higher no Kishin, wasn't enough to fight on equal terms. Far from it, it was hopeless from the start. He didn't even pull that out, yeah. He was holding back the whole time. Made us look like fools. Like clowns, thinking we actually had a chance, that we could bring him back to us. Even without that trump card of his, he could have defeated me effortlessly. And yet that was me, all happy, giddily. Thinking I won, talking smack. Right before he knocked me back with a single blow and I was forced to leave everyone behind. Yeah, see, like this is where he completely blames himself for all this. Because of what happened, because of how useless he was, essentially. Right, that's how he's thinking about it. He couldn't put up any resistance. He had all this power but couldn't do anything about it. If only I wasn't so weak. If only I had been holding my own ground. If only I had my ground, maybe things would have been different. Instead, I ended up running away like a coward and left everyone else behind. There's no point in blaming things on how it ended on Celine and Valimar. No, it's all my fault. It's all on me. Yeah. So this is where we really start to see Rean's negative side to his character, like some of his negative energy, his dark energy that he holds in his soul, in his heart about himself. Is all like you kind of see in Cold Steel with his interactions with Elise, talking about how never come to the family, right? But in Cold Steel 2 is where you really get to see how hard he is on himself. Because of that, I lost everything. I finally found a place where I felt like I belonged, a basho, a home, and people to share it with, and lost it all. I thought my life was finally gaining some direction. I was finding purpose. But now I feel totally lost again. Oh. Elise? Elise? I thought that's how he would react. Like he would just jump out of the springs and dip. Do you want to use the springs too? I'll go ahead and leave.
兄様がこちらへお入りになったと聞いて、せっかくですのでご一緒させていただこうかと。
I mean, I know we used to come in here together when we were kids, but we're a little too old for that now, don't you think? I'm not so sure it's the best idea.
家族なんですからこの程度は普通です。
I think there's a cause for pause, for sure.
兄様もいろいろあってお疲れみたいですし、せめてお背中を流させていただきます。
Let's do it, y'all. Let's get our backs rubbed. Cause that's gotta feel nice. Like I've ever had that happen to me. Where's my back rub? I'm waiting.
いい湯加減ですね。
What happened, Elise? You walked in here with such confidence. Where did all that confidence go? You're feeling a little bit nervous now that you're right next to my man's Rean?
私も露天風呂は久しぶりで、そのやっぱり風情がありますね。
Oh, I love this music, man. The music, music in the Kaseki series is just so good. So good. It's got me really looking forward to what music we're going to listen to in Kuro no Kaseki. I'm really curious because they stepped up from what I've seen, everything essentially. So I'm really hoping that the music meets the standards of what we've already seen so far with the gameplay and the characters. Bathing during the fall when the leaves are changing has its charms, but something about watching the snow just really relaxes me. And it's plenty relaxing even without a bottle of sake. Despite what Master Kaipa might tell you, Master Yun Kaipa knows this stuff. He's probably correct. I can imagine it already.
とても酒豪でいらっしゃいましたけど、
I can picture the imagery already.
お父様まで付き合っていたのはどうかと思いましたけど。
Gomenasai. You came out here because you were worried, didn't you?
兄様、そんな、私は別に。
Someone wake him up. Someone slap him and wake him up. Because as much as I vibe with him, I really want him to get out of this funk he's in right now. Because I don't like seeing this look on his face. You're not the only one that's gone out of their way for me. It's how things have always been my entire life. How everyone feels like they have to be around me. That's what I meant also by, in the previous video I mentioned how he's greatly blessed but also cursed. Double-edged sword. His life is basically a giant double-edged sword. It happened the day Dad picked me up in that blizzard 12 years ago. I didn't even know my name, who I was. It happened the day when I lost control and scared you 8 years ago. It happened the day Master Yun Kaipa cut my years of training short. I read that wrong anyways, I don't know what the heck. It happened even last month when everyone risked their lives so that I, and I alone, could be saved. Looking back on my life, I've been too fortunate for my own good. All I've done is bask in the kindness of everyone around me, giving nothing worthwhile in return. My existence is meaningless. On the contrary, I brought nothing but misfortune to them instead, like I'm some kind of curse? The negative energy that he has in his chest, in his heart. I don't even have the right to be treated kindly. I don't deserve to have others putting themselves out for me. Now when I seemingly can't do a dang thing to return that kindness, I am too weak to fight for them when they need me most. All I do is talk game. I can't come through in the clutch. None of this should have ever happened if I never existed. If I had known it would, if I had known things would have ever become like this, then I'd never have gone to the academy to begin with. Yeah. I told you guys, the first couple of videos of this series is going to be the massive therapy session for this guy, which I'm all here for, because I really like this aspect to his character, and it does vibe with, it goes coincidence, and it goes right in line with his negative energy that he holds in his chest. That curse that he has, that double-edged sword I was referring to, how he's blessed but he's also cursed at the same exact time, all ties in together for his character.
兄様、本気でおっしゃってるんですか？ 資格って何ですか？そんなもの、一体誰が？
Oh no, not right now. So one of the reasons I get the feels is because I'm so similar to how he thinks. Because I used to think about that. Like I used to think the way what I was saying, along with him, along with the commentary I've been saying in this video, as well as like restating the subtitles. That's me in his mind. Like we're one and the same, right? We're one and the same. Me and my man's Rean. So that's why sometimes in these combos I get in the feels because it actually like it touches my soul. So I'm gonna try to keep it together here. I'm gonna try to keep it together. Acts of kindness aren't debts to be repaid. Life lessons. Gaming is not just for fun. There are life lessons. She means here that, well, this is not her, because she said ski. This isn't her like confessing those inner feelings. This is her saying that she's important to him. He's important to her. There's nothing, she didn't fully confess her feelings yet. There's no way. Dude, oh come on, man. He's shook. She was smiling. They were smiling. Except for Machias. Dude, even Eustace cracked a smile. They were smiling. They all believed that we'd see each other again. That no matter what happened along the way, we'd all be reunited. And that one day, we'd move forward together as a class again. Just like we did before. There you go, Rean. Way to get it together thanks to your imouto-san. Way to pull it together. Maybe there's nothing wrong with feeling lost and impatient from time to time. I believe in all of them. And if they see me as worthy of their trust, then I'd like to try and believe in myself too. There you go. We're classmates. And more than that, we're friends. We're Tomadachis. We're Nakama. So as long as I keep moving forward, I'm sure that somewhere, someday, our paths will cross again. Yeah, there you go. Way to collect yourself. Arigato, Elise. I feel like you gave me exactly what I needed to move forward. And then... Wait, is that another head pat? Back-to-back videos head pat. I told y'all his head patting is about to become a signature harem king move in this game. Still, I'm really thankful to have you in my life. I might not be the most dependable brother in the world, but I'd appreciate it if you kept looking out for me. Way to go, bro. Way to rub Elise's head in a tub in a hot spring where you're not wearing any clothes and you have a gigantic scar on your chest. Way to go. And while it might be a ways away, I'll keep striving to be an older brother you can be proud of. And here we go. Hime-sama. Princess Alphine with Celine.
お邪魔するわよ。
Oh, isn't this when problems happen?
どうしてここに？トバルさんに聞いて様子を見に来たんです。
Heard from Toval that he might be here.
私にもリーンさんを元気づけるお手伝いができればと思って。
Cheer up.
おかげでいいシーンに巡り合ってしまいました。はあ、よく言うわね。タイミングを見計らってたくせに。
She was listening in. You were waiting? Waiting for what to happen?
見ていたんですか？どうやら私など必要なかったみたいですわね。身も心も開き合って分かり合う。これぞ兄弟愛というものかしら。ああ、焼けてしまいますわね。
You gotta love her teasing Elise. It's so hilarious, so funny. Their friendship is so genuine. Still, Elise is one thing, but I'm not entirely comfortable sharing the springs with you, Your Highness.
リーンさん、お風呂で固いことはいい子なしです。
Ranks are stripped, as are our clothes are. Good, yeah? Yeah, all of that? Really?
というわけで、私にもお背中を流させていただけませんか？
Rean!
これをきっかけにリーン兄様とお呼びできるかもしれませんし。
This will be the perfect chance to strengthen our bonds as honorary siblings.
姫様。
Look at Celine's face. She's so annoyed. Now we're starting to get into the joyous vibes and not so much into his depression.
悪かったわね。
Huh?
これまでのいろいろよ。エマにも言われてたけど、人間の気持ちとか機微なんてのは今一つわかんなくてね。でもまあ、ちょっと無神経だったかもしれないわ。
We're already starting to see some growth in her. And then here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 2 times in one video, 3 times in 2 videos back to back. You gotta love it, man. You've gotta love it. His signature move. If anything, I should be the one apologizing. I shouldn't have taken all my frustrations out on you like that. Can you forgive me? Yoris kudasai?
許すとか許せないとかそんなんじゃないでしょ。
Already has her flustered just from one. Just once. Just petted her on the head once. Right? Just one time. That's all you need. That's all he needs. Why don't you go do this to Claire and bring in the lost stray? You know what I mean? Because even though she's a stray, she is still the icy maiden. She's nice, cool, collected, smexy. So go ahead and give her one head pat and she'll probably leave Chancellor Osborne for reasons that we'll get into in the future.
もう何なのよあんたは。
And here we go. Here we go. Problems. Interrupting our precious evening with Princess Alphine and Elise. And it's the theme. It's the... I don't know why they played this theme song, this OST, but sure. I guess.
今のは
The Magic Knights. It's that magic knight we ran into on the way down to the mountain. Oh, yeah.
公平。やっぱりまだ動いていたか。
Took a massive hit from Cross Crusade. Fell off a gigantic cliff, still nice and moving.
それにまずいわね。
It's coming for this man's. It's coming for you.
この気配。
Yeah, it's coming for him.
少しずつ近づいてるわ。
He can feel his reatsu, his spiritual pressure, his presence. Oh, we're very certain. I sense its mana moving toward us. We're finally going to be able to play with Toval. Dope. It's coming from the direction of the valley. The Ymir Valley we were just in the previous video. They're a little bit sturdy, just a little bit. Why would it be coming here? It's because you're here. Like I said, he is blessed, but he's also cursed. Because the Haino Kudosha is here. The Haino Riser. Bringing problems wherever he goes. Kind of like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. I'll be fine, don't worry. In a way I have to. If I can't do this, what hope can I get? Okay, there you go. Way to talk yourself up. Way to motivate yourself. Even if you had objections, I was gonna go anyways, father. You can't stop me. Let's go. Let's do it. He doesn't compare to Sarah, but he's not too shabby. Personally, I don't know, like, I'm not really that much of a fan of his, like, fighting wise. As a character, obviously. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Wait, he trained her himself. Well, that's true, but... You're certain that this is what you want to do, Elise? This is her mom, Lady Schwarzer. My, how you've grown. Indeed, as your father, I couldn't be more proud. Take her with you, Rean. It's an order, son. I have plenty of faith in her abilities as a swordsman, but I also think she would keep you from doing anything too rash, yeah. Dad, come on. I feel like they're sugarcoating. I feel like they're exaggerating a little bit. I'm sure she'll be even more capable with her beloved brother on her side, her beloved Nissan. They have a knack for the archers. Very interesting. We really don't have time to waste here. And it's pretty clear that nothing you say is going to change your mind, obviously. It's a very common occurrence. So just give up and get moving. Stop arguing with her. Don't argue with the girls. Just take what they say, accept it, and move on. There you go. Alright, let's get going. Let's get some action here. Let's get into some friction action. Let's put in some work.